Right, okay, so welcome to Champagne Football, episode number 5, round 4. Round 4?
Round 4. We're going to go over round 2's games.
Okay, and midweek fixtures tonight.
Midweek for NPL 2 and 3.
Yep.
And then, but we're going to talk about, obviously, we'll brush through them and we'll talk about all the games at the weekend because NPL 1 have games obviously
next
at the
week
weekend as well.
Okay, cool. To join Chaz and I today is St George FC midfielder, a man who's renowned for sniffing out a quality pass. I mean, nose like that, it's no wonder it's Joey!
Pleasure to be here. I was waiting for that. I was early.
Get right in amongst it, mate. How are you?
Yeah, real good.
Good, mate. Thanks for joining us. Thank you very much. We'll just obviously crack into your season so far. St George Saints this year get promoted. A bit of a tough start to the season. Obviously, Manly lost 3-0, and then you kind of went full circle. Nothing each draw with Blacktown at the weekend. How's it been?
Yeah, good. Like, obviously, me personally, I'm injured at the minute, so
Probably good for the team.
What's wrong, mate?
So I've got a little tear in my ankle, so low grade, like grade 1, but just a tackle in the last game against Marconi pre-season. And just kept me out for the last 2 weeks, back training last night, so...
How did it feel?
Feels good. Like, last night felt good, so hopefully back for this weekend.
Been in the starting 11?
We'll see. After have a word.
Shite bag.
So.
Shite bag. She just said, yeah, of course.
So who starts? So Connor sitting midfield?
He's also coming back from a bit of an injury, he's not... So we've got Evan, young boy, Pat O'Shea, Mark Roddick, and then Mal Farah.
Right, okay.
Alex Mal Farah.
Mo Farah?
Mal Farah,
How's rapid Mo Farah?
Yeah, Mo Farah is...
all day.
You can't run like him, I tell you what.
So that's actually... So you and Connor both missed the first 2 games of the season?
Connor started last week,
Right,
but sort of probably a bit too early for him.
Yeah.
Played first 45 and a bit longer and then played 60 minutes and come off.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was just quite ready to
Well,
go back to
so
starting. Bit shoulder.
Oh, still the shoulder?
Yeah.
Oh, because he got an operation, did he?
Yeah.
End of last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's sort of coming back from that. So yeah, I think they pushed him a bit too early, but...
What happened to his
sort of
shoulder?
I don't know if I can say on that.
You could always edit it.
No, so he was, as you know, as some people that know Connor, he likes to go out and have a nice, good time. He was, you obviously know the story, do you?
Is that a night out stamp?
No, this is not a night out stamp, this is my work stamps, unfortunately.
Right.
But he was on a line bike and has fallen off and...
A what bike?
A line bike.
A line bike? Oh, yeah.
So he had a couple of drinks and he's gone on the line bike and I don't think it was moving and he's fallen off and dislocated his shoulder.
Why would you not be able to tell that story?
Oh, don't know if the gaffer knows that one.
The gaffer?
That's what I said.
What did he tell the gaffer happened?
I think he just said that he just fell over, sort of thing.
Just randomly?
Yeah.
Just walking the street? Just fell, just lost my balance?
I don't know what he told him, but I don't think it was that story. But
I can't remember, I just know there was a story behind it and that's why I said it was
I'm sure he'll find out one way or another.
We won't listen to this, you'll be alright, no one listens.
So in terms of team performances, obviously 3-0 was a bit of a doing last week. What was the main difference from week 1 to week 2 in terms of how you played?
I think last week, I don't think we played poorly, to be honest. But just Manly got some quick players, young, sort of bit different to how Blacktown played. Blacktown we sort of set up with a 5-4-1 up top.
Yeah.
Sort of a bit more compact, played at Rockdale, which is a bit of a smaller field. Yeah. Manly's a bit more open, and I feel like we just sat in a bit better against Blacktown, sat more for them.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas against Manly, we might have set more about ourselves and less about them.
More confident.
Yeah, okay.
And then you might probably seen the third goal.
Yeah.
Bit of individual goals there.
World do that.
World class. And then sort of 2 mistakes for the first 2 really.
Yeah. Right, okay.
So sort of our own fault the first game, and then second game I think.
So 3-0 was kind of a false goal line.
Yeah.
First game of the season's tricky as well, I think.
Yeah.
It's always a tricky, like teams come out of pre-season. I don't know, I think it's hard. First game of the season, as obviously my predictions proved. Very difficult to pick a good result. No, I think it's hard because I think you look at Olympic. Olympic had what seemed like a very good pre-season and which led to be 2 pretty poor results in the last 2 weeks, and they look strong. So you don't really know. It's a bit unpredictable because pre-season you read so much. You know every year, I'm not going to read too much into this.
Aye.
But then every year you read too much into it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and you don't know who's missing pre-season, who's
And that's,
away.
I didn't know that you and Connor were both out, because that's quite a big part of obviously what was last year. Is it two of you in the middle of the pitch?
Yeah,
Would you two be starting this, in your opinion, strongest 11, do you think?
I just think so, yeah.
Because that's what I said, I'm blowing smoke up your ass, I said that you were the best team we played in terms of last year and how you played. Because you are tidy on the ball and you move the ball really, really well. So I actually thought that going into NPL 1, you would be quite well suited to the type of football, because obviously it's technically better than what's in NPL 2, where you get a lot of transition games, long ball games, whereas you were a very good ball playing team. So having two central midfielders out is massive in terms of how you play.
Have you noticed the difference from NPL 2 to NPL 1?
Yeah, I would, because I'd done it, say, 5-6 years ago with Hakar.
Yep.
Did that NPL 2 to 1 jump, and I didn't really find too much of a gap.
Right, okay.
But I feel like this time we've played a few NPL 1 teams in pre-season. We played a few previous seasons in pre-season, but like, especially the Manly game, it just looks a lot sharper, a lot quicker compared to the NPL 2.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because of the league change with the 16 teams in each league now, where 8 teams moved up, didn't they? Or 4 teams.
Yeah, true. That could have
So it took 4 of the best teams up
Yeah.
already, then left us with another 8 from the league below.
Yeah,
So I don't know if NPL 2 wasn't as strong as it used to be, and then
yeah, okay, that makes sense actually. Aye.
so I feel like
it makes sense. It's not as
Aye.
delicate,
Yeah.
I suppose. Okay, cool, mate.
Have you had big changes squad wise?
we've got about 4 or 5 new boys.
That's not too bad.
We've got a young team though. Like I'm 28. I'm probably the second or third oldest in the team.
Okay.
Me, Pat's same age, 28. Like he's turning 28 this year.
Yeah.
I've got Troy, 32. 31, 32. Don't kill me there, Troy.
33?
He's the oldest captain. Like he's played A-League.
Yeah.
He's younger, so he's experienced. But I've got quite a young team all up. Same again last year. Last year, a very young team.
Good.
But I've got a good group of young boys coming through. So.
Classmate, and how do you feel about the year moving forward? Do you think it'll be alright?
I think we'll be good. We'll come good. I think, like I say, like picking up to speed with NPL 1 could take us 5-6 games, maybe even 10.
Yeah.
But I think, like you say, we play, like to say, good football.
Yeah.
And we try and play football. I feel like we'll do well against some teams, and then obviously you've got to just set up against some of the bigger teams. So we don't have the names.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And like,
Have you got the money?
I don't. That's for sure. But yeah, no, I think we'll be. I'm not going to say it's like pushing for top 5, top 4, but we'll be mid-table, I'd like to think, and then push on going forward. Like the club I'm at St George, they've got goals, 5-year plans, stuff like that. So got a new stadium coming as well.
Oh, brilliant.
Whereabouts?
Just it's called St George Park.
Barsden
Park.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay,
Yeah. So that's all. That should be done in the next.
Few early mornings there.
Yeah, a few early mornings there at Scott's, isn't it? So that should be done. They say in the next 2 months.
Oh,
so hopefully we move into that. And then,
As you move it into this season?
no, well, we can't play there, but we'll be like training. It's all
Why can't you play
facilities there. I think they've sorted out with Rockdale to play at Rockdale. And Rockdale like
the fixtures
you have to
obviously.
do the full season,
Right, okay.
or you can't.
Or you can't
sort of
do
use
any.
it, sort of thing.
Yeah, fair.
So that when you play at Ellendon next week, midweek, that should be a decent week.
Yeah. Play Rockdale.
Is that Wednesday or
their home
Tuesday?
ground. I believe that's a Wednesday.
Oh, love it, come watch
What
it.
time?
We're on Tuesday.
I want to say 7:30.
7:30 I might come actually.
We've got Sydney United on a Tuesday, so if it's on the Wednesday, we can check any fixtures. But that'd be good to go and see.
That'd be a good game. Like we should get a few of our youth boys down. I'm sure they do the same.
Brilliant.
They normally get good crowds anyway, don't they? So.
Yeah, and usually decent. There was a decent crowd at the Marconi game at the weekend. Speaking about the weekend, big surprises from you, mate. Any results that caught your eye?
Not I can think of. Obviously, like you say, Olympic, bit of struggle.
See what happened in that game? Second red card.
I saw it.
30 seconds.
Yeah, not great there.
No, that's not a great start.
Not a good way to start.
It's his first game.
I know. Oh, that's killer then.
Oh, aye. It's a bad tackle though.
Yeah.
It was literally just came through, bang, straight leg.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I think they're struggling for centre halves at the moment. I think they've got a couple of boys out centre half. Because I know Peter, the younger boy who's centre half, he got injured, I think, last week, just like a precautionary thing. Had to go to hospital and stuff like that. And then obviously Timoteo came in.
Aye.
Sent off. So they'll try to get Peter back for this weekend to try and push forward. Aye.
That's not ideal because in the end they've done all right to only concede one.
Yeah.
Like obviously 30 seconds in you go down to 10 minutes and struggle, and then I think the Romero missed a penalty.
Oh aye, that's right.
Keeper made a save in it from the penalty, and then so it could have been more. So defensively it was actually not the worst result in the world.
Yeah. But it's killer, innit? You don't want to be doing that for 90 minutes.
Well, especially after the start they had the Hills. They've had 2 home games to start the season.
Yeah.
They've got to fancy themselves to get more than, I think, no points.
No points, and then they've got Sydney United, another home game at the weekend.
So is Sydney United's in the Olympic? Oh, that'll be a good game as well. So Romero missed the pen, so 2 games, no goals at the moment.
Aye.
Did they have any chance? I didn't see the highlights of that game. Did they have any chances?
Nah, Olympic, nah.
No.
St George. The keeper's made a few good saves, to be fair.
Oh, has he?
He was decent. But Olympic never. I think they had 1 shot on target.
They scored right on half time, didn't they, St George?
I think so, yes.
Aye.
Just the end of the first half. And then I remember missed penalty in the second half, but I don't think he started.
Who, Romero?
I think he came on.
No, I don't know. I didn't see. That's the thing. I usually rely on dribble, but dribble sometimes is crap.
It's rubbish.
Lack of a better.
Crap. It's just sometimes seeing it works. It's brilliant. You get the lineups, you get everything about the game. But there's times I'm watching. It's a Sunday afternoon and the fixtures haven't been updated. I'm like,
It came up actually at the weekend that Dunbar and Spartans was not an each.
oh, did it?
Spartans 1-4-3.
last minute, wasn't it? No, it wasn't last minute. I think it was Mounties.
The 1-4-3. I texted Ben asking like what happened. And he messaged me, what do you mean? I was like, you're doing it on each? And he was like, nah, they've just put it up wrong. It was a 4-3.
7-goal thriller. No.
No.
Thing with to be fair, Blacktown, not many people would have tipped you to get a point against Blacktown.
No. We played well, well enough. First half, we weren't great with the ball, but defended really well. Like I said, we set up more for them, I'd say this week, 5-4-1. And just defended really well. A lot of balls into the box, and we defended those well. Second half, kept the ball a lot better when we won the ball. A lot more options going forward. Then we made a few changes. Connor came on. We got boy Peter Grozos, a little left footer he was at Jets, I believe last year or 2 years ago.
Oh wow.
Good player. He's just coming back from injury, so we've got a few players coming back from injury as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you say, not many people would have tipped us to get a point off them because they're one of the big boys.
Especially after they scored 6 goals the week before, you'd have just thought wow.
And after they just get beat off Manly.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
It is unpredictable. I think NPL, all the leagues are very, very unpredictable. And you look at, I think, Sydney United Wolves, again, speaking to Adrian last week, I do think Wolves are a tough team to play against. Very unpredictable when you get them, how you play them. I think Lockie Scott is,
he scored twice.
He's just, without them, they're a different team in my opinion.
Okay.
They've obviously got better, Chris McStay is good, Billy the Park.
Yeah.
But I think he is the main man, Lockie Scott. He can pin 2 defenders, drags people all over the place and allows all the other players to get involved in the play.
I think he's a very good player.
What else? Rockdale, Marconi, good game too.
That looked like a good game. I didn't see the full game, but I know a few people who watched it and a few people who went to it. But
I watched just the highlights of it, and
I seen the goals.
The Rockdale goalkeeper made a save last minute of the game, right? And
the Rockdale keeper did.
So from the highlights, it looked like Rockdale were probably the better side, right? And missed a good few chances. But literally the last minute of the game, the balls went up and the keeper's made a very, very, very good save to secure a point. Jurasevsky obviously scored the penalty as well, which is him first goal of the year. So that's obviously positive for them. Exactly.
And thing as well, they call it Blake Richuto coming at half time for Rockdale. He's back, I think. I heard he looked to be played quite well. You played against him before?
I've played against him a few times, and I know him pretty well.
I've
coached a lot with him.
You were saying that he was rubbish
That's
before
right,
we come on?
Yeah,
that's before
the camera came out, wasn't it?
He's a good player. He's very tenacious, isn't he? He's good.
Yeah, no, and he's a long time overseas, isn't he? Singapore, Malaysia.
Right.
Good player, and something you sort of don't want to play against in the middle of the park.
Gets
himself about, doesn't stop running.
Yeah.
But no, he's on the field yeah, don't want to play against him off the field. Like top
Nice.
guy.
Good lad.
Top guy.
Aye. It'd be good to go in this actually.
Yeah, no, it would be.
Last game we talk about in the NPL 1, Sutherland Spirit. Nothing each.
No, mate. Chaos.
3 red cards though. Tell us more.
I mean, to be fair, I'm just going to sound totally biased, but, but I mean, I'm going to get backed up. We've seen some of the footage. First red card is a red off the ball incident. Not like horrendous, but it's a red card. He stood on Ollie Wiggins on the deck. They stood on him on the floor. Ollie wound him up a wee bit off the ball. He's checked his run, clashed in, tangled on the floor, and he's stood on his stomach. Referee's caught it. It's a red card. It was stupid. Nothing like that harmful, but he stood on him. It's a red card.
Yeah, that's a go.
At that point, Spirit, we should have scored in that sort of 15-minute window, and then 5 minutes. Well, what you want at that point is do not get a red card. Keep it 11v10. But we got a red card, which if you've not seen the highlight of it, it is very, 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 very harsh. Basically, the only reason, in my opinion, it's a red card is because it happens right on their sideline, in front of their stand, in front of their dugout. So as soon as it happens, and fair play, like they've played up to it. They've instantly jumped off the bench, shouted at the referee's not had a great game.
Yeah.
So he's obviously just thinking, okay, red card. And then after that red card, one of the players goes up to one of the midfielders, I'm talking, right, the referee's the player trying to split this up and throws his head in towards one of the players. The referee just splits it up, doesn't send him off, just keeps the game going. And then by that point, it's sort of an even game. We probably still were the better team at that point. And then they get into 9 men with 10 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go, for a second yellow, which was quite a bad tackle to be fair, over the top. It was a yellow card, it's fair enough. And then they actually had a couple of chances on the counter, because we obviously threw them forward. It was a mental game. The pitch is terrible. It's that pitch, Blacktown Spartans pitch.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be.
Aye.
You cannot play on them. It's so poor to play on. It's not a team. It's not a park you want to be trying to knock the ball around on. Like I think you will struggle in Sutherland because you like to knock it around.
Yeah, we've played them pre-season, and like you say, it is hard to get the ball through the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess you sort of got to change it up a little bit.
That's what we had to do to go over the top quite a fair bit. But I mean, that was it. Spirit, 2 games, 2 draws, 0-0.
No goals.
Sutherland on the
2 clean sheets.
Clean sheets, mate. Aye. Well, looking at the Sydney FC game, like I said last week, in hindsight, looked like it was a decent point. Then Sydney FC go out this week and beat Manly.
Aye.
So again, after Manly getting us out against you, so it's. You look back and go, actually, was that a good... You don't know, it's so early.
Yeah, it's too early and it's
Can't
such
read
a long
into it.
season.
Exactly, mate, I agree. And then, yes, Apia won comfortably. 3-0 in 20 minutes.
3-1 finish.
Wanderers beat House 2-1.
And what was the last result of the round?
That's them all. St George, was it?
Aye. Yeah, right.
And then NPL 2, just quickly running through that. Tigers, what is happening at Bankstown City?
I don't know. I thought we played them pre-season as well. And I thought they'd do well this year. They recruited well.
Well, Chris Payne's injured.
I
think everyone was relying a lot of their information on him being available and scoring goals, but still conceding 4.
But I mean, I think you can't. If that's the case, it's stupid from them because you can't go into a season pinning your hopes on a striker.
No, I don't think they're pinning their hopes on. I think everyone who you speak to go Bankstown City, the first thing they say is, "Oh, they've signed Chris Payne."
Yeah.
So instantly in your head you go, "Oh, he's a good player. They'll do well this year." I don't really know the rest of the team.
That 4-1's are doing, man.
But Tigers, Westy is saying Tigers, they fancy them.
Tigers are always good.
They're always good.
They're always good.
But they always have a wee bit of a...
They have a blip, don't they?
Crumble pants at the end. They always
100%.
collapse.
We thought they'd be well up there last year.
Yeah. They were for
a long time.
Bits and pieces zigging up and
Well,
down.
the year we get promoted for NPL 2, they went the first 12 games of the season. I think it was 12 games. Won every game, I think. Or first 9 games.
Oh, wow.
But then they went on like a 11-game losing streak or didn't win a game.
Aye.
And they went to first all the way down to 6th. And they struggled towards it and ended up like 15 points off playoffs by the end of it.
Aye.
That was a bad one.
But that's it. Bankstown, no points from the first 2 games. I suppose there's been like crisis meetings and stuff.
For who? Bankstown, huh?
Bankstown City Alliance.
Crisis meetings?
Aye, I suppose the board and that.
Take the boys paintballing.
What are you boys doing? Is that your question?
Take them to Sefton.
Sefton Playhouse. A good par, mate.
But I suppose the board and that went into the changing room after the round 1 game. So
After the first game of the season?
First game of the season, yeah.
Who beat them again first game of the season? They lost the first game, didn't they?
They've got Inter. Was that?
Yeah, Alliance, that's right.
3-0.
That's a bit much, but
That's what I'm saying. If that's after the first game, what are they going to do after that?
Yeah.
Crisis.
Aye.
But I mean,
but they've obviously thrown a hell of a lot of money at it. Like a lot.
I know, but like I said, it's so like we were talking about last week's stats. I think even last year Hills dropped points the first game of last season. They won the league.
Yeah.
First game of the season. I think it was the first two,
relax.
3 games. People find their feet coming into
I'd even give it like 4 or 5.
It's a long
I think
season.
that's also a lot, as I said to you, to do with like the mentality of the team and what the message that's been given from the coach. I think that if you've got a dressing room that's almost big players expecting to go in and start things really
But how
well.
many? This is a genuine question. How many big players have they got? What's class is that? Let's just say ex-NPL 1.
They've got 2 boys in the middle of the park. Can't remember their names.
Wait.
Both from Sydney United.
Devante,
sorry. And another boy. It's on the tip of my tongue. If I remember him. Aga.
Yeah.
Those boys in the middle of the park. Like you say, Painey, but obviously...
Good players.
Good players, but injured.
Still not enough to... Like, what's the rest of the team looking like? That's what I mean. And the depth. If Chris Payne's out,
7 big players.
7?
Aye. Just made that up.
Oh, did you?
No, but I thought, like, before, I thought they'd be alright in NPL.
Still, they could go on and win.
Yeah,
You could win that league, and you'll know, because obviously playing it last year, everyone beats everybody.
Aye,
So you win 4 or 5 games on the trot, you're back in there again.
Yeah.
Your game charge, NSW, 2 late goals, 86th and 94th minute.
Aye.
Goalkeeper howler for the first one I heard.
That's what I'm hearing. I heard that training last night.
100% was, man. Played well, had a good first half until the last minute of the first half. Switch off, goalkeeper switches off, concede goals, man.
Typical keeper, innit?
That's it, mate, 100%.
He was listening to his podcast in the goal.
I was fixing the GoPro. But the boys did well, reacted really well. I think the first half for us was very... Our lines are quite direct. And as I said last week, they hunt and practice and pick up second balls. And we get kind of caught up in that type of game in the first half. So we were winning the ball back. We were a wee bit maybe scared to play. Like, didn't back ourselves in terms of trying to play out and stuff. And half time, they had a good talking to and went out in the second half. And we just got the ball down, we were calm and played football. And we battered them. Like, really, really battered them in the second half. I think Kev hit the post. And obviously we come up with two late goals to win the game. So, great start. I think we were struggling a wee bit as well because round 1 got rained off for us.
That's right.
So we're a game behind and it's a wee bit like, oh no, they've played, they won. But the boys responded really well. So good result from us.
Round Druitt gave up 98th minute goal.
98th minute penalty.
Was it a pen?
Who's on the boy?
He must have been... Imagine that up at SD Raiders.
I know.
The pitch, cause that's usually...
Supposedly the pitch was terrible.
Oh, that's unlike it,
really,
SD.
really terrible. Like, you couldn't play football, it was thick, it was long.
It's always like that. It's always like that, man. Always. But that's a big result.
It is.
Because SD Raiders were 3rd last year, 4th last year?
4th.
Yeah. Aye, so that's a great result. 2-1 nils.
You've got also Mount Druitt have won both their games. I don't think they've conceded yet. They've won both of them 1-0. Beat Bonnyrigg 1-0.
That's what I'm saying, 1-0.
Beat SD Raiders 1-0.
Bonnyrigg Bulls beat Dully.
3-1.
I can't remember how I tipped that,
You
but
tipped Bulls. No, you went Dully.
I did it. I was surprised because my biggest... Did you just play Bulls in pre-season?
No, I didn't play balls. What?
I thought they would struggle. I've said a few times, they don't look like a team that will score a lot of goals, but 3 goals away from home.
A penalty, a long range, I don't know what the third one was, but one's like an absolute worldie. One was a penalty, they scored a penalty last week, so they've only scored like 2 goals from playing the 2 games.
Did you boys play balls, did you?
And tidy, like as you'd expect from all the league clubs, tidy in the ball, fit, good, organised, as you'd expect, well coached.
Yeah. Because I know a few boys at Dully, like they're a good, decent team.
Same.
Decent team.
They are decent.
I was speaking to Josh De Silva and he says, just what I just said, they'll just fit, tidy, not the rest of it.
Yeah, my brother played in that game.
Oh, did he?
For balls, yeah.
Oh, did he play the weekend?
Yeah, he played the weekend.
Oh, he gave me the goal, didn't he?
No, he come off for the boy, lucky, innit?
No, that was good. The Bulls were decent, to be fair.
So is he playing between squads?
Yeah, a bit at the minute, so.
Right, because he started 2 or 3 weeks ago. He
started down in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And then he's played the last 2.
So he played in the A-League game?
Yeah.
Oh, good on him. Good.
Yeah.
And then really Spartans won 4-3, Berries get beat 3-2 off Acoa, and Bonnyrigg beat Riding. We'll be here all day going through all these results. They've highlighted NPL 3 Chaz, Sydney United and the West Hawks.
Aye, Sydney United were 2-0 down, got in the last 8 minutes, I think.
Oh, well, aye.
Aye, drew 2 each. Mounties obviously surprised with that result after they battered your Granville Rage pals 8-2.
Granville Rage, man. How'd they got on? Oh, they got beat 4-2. That's a bad result, man, because Red Magic are great.
And I just think the South Coast Flames and Central Coast United are the only two teams in that league that have won their first 2 games, 6 points from 6.
South Coast and who?
And Central Coast United.
Oh, Mounties drew
okay.
3-0, did they?
Mounties drew 3 with Prospect. I don't really know much. Do you know much about Prospect?
No, not too much.
I don't really know much about Prospect. I don't know how good they'll be. But anyway, there you go. Mate, slag, Rage, but 4 goals in 2 games. Not bad.
4 goals for 12 conceded.
What does it? Hey, you can't focus on negatives, mate. Right. What we got? League 1 went through that, League 2 went through that. Brilliant, right. So, got on you, big man.
Yeah.
Last season, Chaz wants to talk about last season, so late push, obviously snuck into a playoff spot near the end.
Yeah.
Last game of the season?
Yeah, last game of the season. Last
Who did you beat
5 minutes.
Who did you beat in the last
Mounties.
game?
So we were playing them to go up, or go in that last spot, and they were playing not to go in the playoff for going down a league.
Yeah, relegation.
So they weren't dropping for relegation.
No, I was meaning during the league season, you and Bonnierig, because Bonnierig were in pole position to get that second spot.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so on that day, game day, we were playing. Yeah, we played Mounties.
Yeah.
Bonnierig would play. I cannot remember who it was, but they were about. I want to say 4-1 up.
Yeah. But they were 4-1 up in the last game.
4-1 up,
to go
or
up.
something like that.
I think so.
Or they were something like that, and they drew, ended up drawing. We ended up
4-1. Sure, it was a 4-1. Must be like 3-1.
Could have been 3-1.
Anyway, they'll lead
something like that.
No winning.
Basically, the crazy last day, and then we've scored in the last 5 minutes against Mounties. Young boy, Justin Poon, sort of flick on, threw one-on-one with the keeper and slid it in.
Go Tonto.
Sorry.
Got his all go Tonto.
Yeah. Like, I honestly, I didn't know what was going on, so everyone's celebrating in the corner. I'm thinking we have to score another goal. I'm like, get the ball. And they're all in the corner. Coach is gone. I'm like, oh, I'm going there. So yeah, bit of confusion for me, but like, yeah.
So did you
Did
you just have to win, or was a draw enough?
No, I think we had to win because of the result that was going on at Bonnie
Did that finish before you had finished?
I think they finished after us.
Oh, right, okay.
So I think we finished our game and we're doing the whole phone in the middle of the pitch sort of thing, looking, refreshing.
Okay.
But no, yeah, good, fun way to go up, I guess.
And how did you find the playoffs? Playoffs, obviously a new format. How did you find it?
Yeah, like fun. Like
stressful, nervy?
Stressful, nervy. Like we played, obviously Mount Druitt, good team coming down. Played them at home. 1-1 at home.
Yeah.
Scored. Say that.
There you go.
And then I got injured in that. I was injured previously. Sort of come off at half time that game, so I missed the second game. Unfortunately,
right.
This old age is killing me. I'm getting injured all the time now. 28. And then obviously watching the second game out in Mount Druitt. But no, obviously a bit of fun.
Is it 1-0?
1-0. Held on, very nervy, last 10.
Would you, what do you think as well, Chaz? About a one-off neutral venue, think that would be better?
After going through it, I didn't mind the double legger.
Yeah.
But I would see a point of doing the one leg. But I also wouldn't mind see 2 teams going up and a third team.
Yeah, we spoke about that. We spoke about
that.
Wesley, was it? We spoke about it with somebody anyway, saying like that'd be is there more room, Claude, is there more room for manoeuvre there in terms of can a third team get in a play-off, make it a bit more exciting at the end of the year?
I feel like with the size, like you said, you've probably spoken about this before, but with the size of the leagues, you might have some teams that are not going to go up, not going down, sort of throw tools sort of thing.
Yeah, just sitting in the middle.
Make it fun for yourselves as well.
I agree.
I would like a one-off neutral venue would be very, very... Because the only reason I say 2 legs, because if you get a good result in the first leg, second leg can become a bit... I don't want to say a dead rubber, but say you win 4-0 the first leg, second game's crap.
Yeah.
Right? And then at the same time, if it's say you win 2-0 and the other team just sits in the whole game and it's mince.
Yeah, no,
one-off is like, nobody can sit in, you need to go for it.
Aye.
You need to go for it. It was like when the Champions League, remember, during the COVID year, and both teams, it was like 8-2 to Bayern Munich versus Barcelona.
I think from a neutral point of view, 100% definitely, but I think it would be if you're involved.
That's only 22 people, mate. Think of the fans. Think of the fans.
I think if you were involved and it was a one-off, it'd be...
Oh, it's nervy, I know, but that's exactly what you're in football for, those big... Don't get me wrong, 2 legs, still brilliant. It's a good format, I do like it. I actually look forward to that more than like the final series, because to me that's... Again, just coming from the European side, I don't really see much value in it, but I get why it's there. But the playoffs, promotion, relegation, brilliant, man.
was happy they bought it in. Like, good fun way to do it. Like,
Well, it's good for you boys anyway.
yeah, exactly. I probably wouldn't be saying the same. If
Should have been a neutral venue.
Should have been one off.
What did you do to celebrate straight after the game, or did you have a weekend
Yeah, so
away?
that was a Saturday. I was flying to Europe on the Sunday, so we had to get a party in. Ended up night out, King's Cross, hotel rooms. Load of fun that was.
Brilliant.
Line bikes, loving it.
No line bikes. Mate. We sold Connor no line bikes for you. So. No, but yeah, good
Big
night.
night.
A big night, and then obviously I'm flying at like 10 a.m. next morning. So that
How
was
long were you in
enough.
Europe for?
In Europe?
Yeah.
4 weeks.
Where did you go?
Where did I go? Did Spain, like Madrid. Where else did I go? Amsterdam, London. Where else did I go? Can't even think now.
Did you go to any QPR games?
Couple QPR games.
With the shite?
2 games. Played Coventry and Blackburn. Haven't seen them live for what? 10 plus years now. 4-0 and 3-1.
Got battered.
Got battered at home.
How's this?
Okay.
How's this? Full stadium full?
Stadium was full, yeah. Wasn't full at half time at Blackburn. I was gone. But no, it's good.
Yeah, live
love
football
that.
over there's brilliant, yeah.
So
Oh, that is the best, mate. When I was back at Christmas, I went to the Celtic Rangers game, and I've been to loads of them over my time there. But because I've not been back. Every time I go back home, it's summer, or it's like early round Champions League, and it's a game in Azerbaijan or something like that. So it was December time. Celtic Rangers got a ticket, and just forgetting what a real football, I say real football match, but like it becomes like an arena.
Yeah.
Because it's like a stadium gig. Everyone's singing the same songs. Like it's not even about the game here.
No, it's not, is it? It's the whole build-up even. Like, my brother was living there at the time. I'd been there for a year and a half. Like, obviously catching up with him, going pub beforehand, catching up with a load of people, walking to the stadium. Yeah. Walking to the stadium, putting your bets on.
Aye, Gillette Soccer Saturday, mate.
It's a full day.
It's always the same day. Gillette Soccer Saturday, put your bet on, go to the game, come out, see your bet, put your bet in the bin.
Yeah. I was definitely doing that.
It's always 1 2. Okay, cool, mate. That's pretty much covered last year, mate. We looked, probably the place we start with most players is youth football. Where did you start all your youth football?
So I started at Druitt Hill.
Yep.
In the 13s. Was there 2-3 years maybe.
What position?
So when did you come to Australia?
Always in the mid, yeah.
When did you come to Australia?
Come to Australia when I was 9.
9, right, okay.
So here, Queen's Park, the local team I played for, and then Druitt Hill, Sydney Uni, and then I was at Harcourt. I think I was there for 2 years.
Yep.
Sydney Uni, and then
Who's your coach at Harcourt?
For older age groups, or
Yeah.
so when I first come on into first grade, it was Mark Robertson. Then had Gavin Ray.
Yep.
Then Luca. So yeah, I was there for 10 years.
Oh wow.
Cool for 10 years. So that was
Do you have a
basically
testimonial?
Yeah, sorry?
Testimonial?
A couple of years, give me 5 more years, I reckon. I'll be there.
You ended up captain at Harcourt as well?
Yeah, had the 1 year captain. So when Luca came in, so the year of COVID actually, so I only got to do it for 9 weeks, but yeah, enjoyed it. I've been at the club, like I said, for a long time. So yeah, quite happy to do it, wanted to do it. Spoke to Luca, he took my brother's team as under 16s that year before.
Yeah.
He was speaking to me sort of at the end of that year, saying he's going to take the first team, told me his plans for the team, etc. And then told me he wanted me to be captain.
Right.
Did that for the year, and then the following year, Yannis Barakas came in from Sydney Olympic.
Yeah.
Big captain, good man, like good lad. And then he handed it over to him.
Right, okay.
So.
You made your first team debut in 2015?
Yeah, how old does that make me? So,
the 2020? 19?
19, yeah, 20. Yeah.
Was that
Can
MPL2?
that knowledge
That is
from
real
me?
good.
Was that MPL2 there?
It could have been even.
Still.
Yeah, it could have been even MPL 3 possibly.
Right, okay.
But yeah, that would have been under Mark Robertson, I believe, or even before. Could have been before
2015 was a year. Was that not the year you got? That was the year Spirit won MPL2. That was the year. That was a Spirit.
2015.
They won the league. They won the league undefeated, and then they got Hakoah came like 5th, but they had the club championship, the top of the club championship.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was mental. Like Spirit won the league. I don't know if it was undefeated, but it was like some ridiculous record they held. Tigers were 2nd, I think, and I think Hakoah were 4th or 5th. Tigers won the finals. Spirit got battered in the finals, so Tigers became the champions as such. but Hakoah got promoted.
Yeah.
So it was my first year in Australia. I'm like, what is going on here?
Well, yeah, when I joined Hakoah, that whole club championship, I didn't quite understand it at all.
Is it 18s, 20s and first grade?
But now it's just 20s and first grade.
Yeah, but
there's no club championship.
Yeah, there's no club championship, but it was
18s.
3, 6, 12 was the points.
No, was it not club championship? There's club championship not everybody. When we all that stuff.
No, I think it was. They did do. Oh, do you know, it might have been actually.
I think it was.
Could have been 13 through to first grade.
Oh, that's a disaster.
Then they went juniors, seniors,
and then they scrapped it.
Then they sort of scrapped it.
Scrapped it for seniors.
Happy a disaster.
Because like you say, you got things like that happening where your first grade go real well, and then rest of the club sort of.
Imagine under 13s and 14s just propping you up.
That's mad.
Raging it on the wee guys.
All the boys down at the field. Last game of the season.
That's funny, man. I didn't even register that.
I think that was it, and we could just spoke. I'm pretty sure it was that though. So I remember it was.
Yeah, no.
Everyone was actually interested in the youth results a bit more. The senior players, because I wonder how they got on. But it definitely went 18s, 20s, and first grade at some point.
Yeah,
that's a bit mad. That because then it's like obviously you're looking at the development path of the kids. If you've got pressure from first grade to win your game,
well, that's what makes me think.
13s,
Is it wrong? Is that? I don't know.
No, I feel like it was a real big age group, and then they went down and down.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Because there would probably be some first grade players raging at the under 13s if
it ever went to the wire anyway.
And imagine they won one game at under 13s.
No, but the points not worth less so.
Oh, they were, because even when it was 18s, 20s and first, it was 3 points for the 18s, 6 for the 20s and 12 for the first.
Aye, club championship. I don't know. It's funny that there's that many different things.
We never get promoted last year because they're under 13s.
I know, that makes me think that wasn't right. Doesn't sound right, does it?
Maybe it was the older age groups, like your 15s, 16s.
Right, okay.
Well, who knows. Anyway, how did you go from, what made you change from Hakoah 10 years to go to St George?
Sort of me and Luca, I wasn't playing as many games and didn't see sort of eye to eye, I don't think. And then sort of being there for 10 years.
Yeah.
I was very comfortable there, and I think I needed to go and do something else. So I spoke to, I can't remember who it was, at St George. I know a few boys that had played there previously, like Luke Burke, you play with, Brad Walker, who I'm been good friends with for a long time since playing at Hakoah. And they just said good things about the club. So spoke to someone, and then spoke to Greg King, who was coach there.
Yep.
Had a few chats with him, and then went in there. And then, sort of enjoyed my time.
What happened with you and Luca?
I don't know. I just don't think he sort of. I don't know if it's the way I played, or I don't think he didn't fancy me anymore, sort of thing. Like the whole changed me from really wanted me captain, then didn't want me captain.
Yeah.
Then sort of in and out of the team. Had like a slight injury where I missed 2 weeks, and then he sort of didn't put me back in the team for ages, and then gave me sort of excuses. Like if coach doesn't fancy me, I'm more than happy to just tell me you don't.
Yeah, just
you don't
honest.
like rate me, and just I'd rather you just say that.
Yeah, 100%.
And then instead of making up silly little excuses.
Yeah.
What was his excuses?
Just like
shit banter.
Yeah, shit banter. And yeah, it was just like stuff like need more time to sort of heal the injury. It was like 6 weeks later, and it's just like silly little things like that. It's like, I'm ready to go. And it's like not just saying like for Luke as well. Like that's in general, innit? Like you'd rather just hear about honesty.
100%.
I think at the time, a lot of players will be like, at the time, people don't like hearing they say they want it, but at the time they don't like it. But then as time go by, I'm glad that person was honest with me.
No, you look back and you're just like, cheers.
That's all you can ask for.
If somebody tells you the truth, like you know exactly where you stand, there's no cross wires, it's like you didn't like me because of this, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's an opinion, because football is, there's so many opinions on it, because how many players do you know, you go, he's rubbish, and you go, I actually quite like him. It's going to happen with gaffers all the time.
Yeah, exactly, and you're not going to suit everyone.
Definitely. So since you've been, what's the main differences between kind of St George and Hakoah?
As a club?
Yeah.
As a club, experiences? Both clubs, as I say, I was at Hakoah under 15s. Grew up like with them. Good coach, always had good coaches, good facility. I know they don't have their own facilities, but just good people in the club.
Is that? Are they having their own facilities?
Well, they're moving to White City.
Yeah.
2 years, I say.
What's White City?
They're building a big thing at Rushcutters.
Rushcutters Bay.
Look, so they're going to
have their own stadium. Yeah.
Oh really?
Aye. Just when you
how's Hakoah affording that?
don't know. They're not paying Harry
Not paying me for the last 10 years.
I didn't know that. It'd be good. It's good. I think Spirit's in the same boat. I think having when I go to anybody's little stadium, I think brilliant. Just a wee stand. Even when we played up in Newcastle, I think it was Broadmeadow or one of the Newcastle teams. Just reminded me of like junior football or conference football in England. It's like small stand. There's like a wee pub built in. Brilliant. Yeah. It's that wee community feel. Feels so much
definitely. Better. But yeah, I had a good time at Harcar. Just like I said, needed a bit of a change. Grew up with good people. When I've come onto the first grade team, it's like Jabbar, Lloyd Owusu, like Kevin Lopez, obviously the same age as me, but he was in the team. Just like good people around Dino. And then going to St George, like again, good club, community club.
Yeah.
Good people, like no egos. Like I've never been in a dressing room where I've had like egos, I would say. And then obviously the first year it really helped. We got Mark Milligan in.
Yep.
As coach, and he was unreal.
Oh, was he good?
Like,
cool.
Miles above any coach. Like, just the training sessions. Like obviously each coach says they have a way they want to play, but do that in training. Like his training sessions were by far the best I've had.
Oh wow!
Like just enjoyed every single one of them. You never walked away and you were like, didn't really.
And how did you do that under him?
Sorry.
How did you do when he was coach?
Did well. Like played good football. We were sort of mid-table, playing really well, and then he got his gig at Adelaide, assistant coach.
Right, okay.
So he left with about 8 games to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
left a sinking ship.
Yeah, honestly. I don't think we won the last 6 or 7. But no, he was unreal for us, and then Yanni's taken over now. But yeah, no, the club is fantastic, and like I say, getting the new facilities, it's going to help. Just the club growing.
Definitely. I think having that like a base brings everybody together as well. As much as it's good to go and watch, like it's a real club feel around.
It's good for players, I think, as well. They work in uni, what other people have got on. It's like I can go to the clubhouse before, and whatever you have to do it. Just get because people have to travel a lot. I mean, sometimes they work close to the ground and stuff like that. No, it does help, mate. The community, as you said, good people. Both club you mentioned, both are good people was the first thing you said.
Yeah.
That's what people want. You're there 4 days a week. You need good people.
100%.
Otherwise, it's an absolute nightmare. We spoke with your brother already, mate. We're going to touch on him, but we've already sort of mentioned it. Did your dad play football?
He would say he did. Like played football, not like a
decent
level. Just played for fun. Like he's a football nut. Loves football. Obviously, QPR.
Obviously, doesn't know much if he supports QPR.
He doesn't know anything. They support them. English and QPR. Got no chance.
QPR?
Sorry.
Does your brother support QPR?
Yeah, unfortunately we're all QPR supporters because of him.
Big club, but not QPR.
No, yeah, brilliant. And like when I was living there, season ticket, League 2, went to every game. Like, unbelievable. Yeah. My dad's like saying he played football, but just loves it.
Nah, brilliant. And he's staying here as well.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Does he come watch all your games?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Is that a guy booing all the time?
Get him off! Unless I'm playing at the same time as Ollie, he'll come watch mine. Yeah.
I was going to ask you that. Who does he go watch, Ollie?
Of course, yeah. Golden boy.
Is Ollie younger than you?
Yeah.
How old's Ollie?
20, just turned 21.
21. And Ollie's the one that used to coach?
Aye, what?
Okay, I've met Ollie.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant, mate. That's pretty much a quick rundown of your career and all the rest of it. Looking at really this week's games, this week's a bit mental because we've got League 1 and League 2, we've got full midweek fixture list. NPL 1 fixture list is next midweek. Then we've got the weekend games. So, Chad, what did you decide again?
I'm just going to pick out 2, Harry. You're going to tell us who's going to win these 2 games. We'll do a proper quiz with the weekend's games, all the results. I'll pick out 2 from NPL 2.
I don't have to see these.
From NPL 3. Now I'll tell them what 2 I'm picking.
So what are these fixtures in?
So this is just the midweek fixtures here.
Right.
This is the weekend's coming up. We'll go through them, and then obviously we've got the quiz. I even made a table today.
Got a quiz and everything.
Aye. This is a fun quiz, mate. He's a quiz master, but so he wins every week.
Yeah, I bet. Got the answers on your hand.
So
hold on. So he's the midweek.
Aye, the top bit, and then. So I'm just going to pick 2 games, but
there you go.
So I'm in charge, mate. So we've got a wee bit of a local derby in Dunbar and NSW tonight. Pick your winner, mate.
What do I have to say?
This is not the actual.
Nah, this is just we're just getting a wee bit of.
Going through every one of these games?
No.
Oh,
I said 2 of them, mate. Don't worry.
Dunbar UNSW.
Yes.
Wouldn't say just because you're sat here, but I think UNSW.
Yeah, I fancy us as well.
I fancy UNSW.
You, like, I know a lot of boys in your team.
Good players, man.
Boys got a good team, yeah.
And then here's one for you, Dully versus Hakoah.
Is that tonight?
That's tomorrow night.
Oh,
Go on, Dully.
Arlington. I'm going to watch
At Arlington. Because Dully obviously lost to Bulls at the weekend.
Yeah.
Hakoah,
I know
late winner.
See, I know both teams. I'll have to say Arco, and I'll say
I'd say Dully won that.
Shite bag.
Yeah, I'm shut up. I live with a boy that plays for him, so my roommate's Arco, so got a back in, don't I?
And then we're going to a couple from this. Central Coast United versus Newcastle Jets is also, I think that's tonight actually.
And Central Coast United haven't lost a game yet, I think.
They haven't lost.
Jets drew,
Jets do.
Won and drew.
I drew.
They drew, I think, away at Camden.
I'll say Jets to win that.
I think Camden's a tough place to go, but isn't
Is it not? No, is Camden away? Was Camden away?
No, I think Jets went to Camden.
Oh, did they?
Drew 3-3.
Yeah. I'll back the Jets as well.
I'm going to go Central Coast United to continue the other one. And there's Gary's favourite.
Rage?
Rage versus at home to Sydney Uni.
They got beat, haven't they, last time?
Oh, Rage will win. 2 goals, 2-0.
That's funny. So obviously that's just the midweek fixtures. I think the NPL 1 have got midweek fixtures next week.
Yeah.
So
We can touch on that next week, aye.
100%.
Right, so we'll go to a wee bit of banter, then we'll just check the actual predictions of the game we play at the end.
I'm unsure about this bit here, this first bit, Gary.
Right, okay. Did you already have that bit in?
What?
There we go. Conjuring something up.
No, I made a joke earlier that I was going to put an intro, but I didn't put it in. I was asking if it was already in or in me.
Well, that's what I'm just exactly. That's what I was saying to Az. Exactly as it's worded there.
You're saying that?
Aye.
Right, okay. Thank God I didn't use it in. Asked around for some stories, but couldn't get any because you're a snower who could smoke a cigar in the shower.
Snower?
A snower who
Can you
could.
tell me these stories?
Mate, I literally, should I drop Jabba in it? I already have.
Have you?
That was Jabba. Aye. Jab just messaged me back saying, I asked around for some stories, but couldn't get any. Because you're a snower who can smoke a cigar in the shower.
Yeah,
That's funny. I was
I've
going
got
to
plenty of him though.
Exactly as it is.
Next one was, these are all just coming from other people, so
Yeah,
I don't even know what this even means.
I'm the same.
Can your old man speak English yet?
No, so yeah. So there's a lot of my mates joke about this because Dad's got a very strong accent, and when
Where's he from?
From Bristol originally,
okay,
and then
yep.
but moved to London when he was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
So he's got a bit of a, don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
And like I've had a few house parties in my day, and then my dad will come home or he'll be there, and when he's had a couple of drinks, he's definitely, you're not understanding a word he's saying.
Right, okay.
So like my friends will be speaking to him even when he's like just at football or whatever it is, and they're talking to him, and they'll have to come to me after the conversation and be like, don't have a clue.
No idea what it is.
Don't have a clue what he's saying.
He just described my life.
They're all just like, I'm just like, just nod, boys. Just nod.
Say to somebody, excuse me, what's the time? Yes.
Yeah.
That's not an answer to my fucking question.
Yeah.
We get it all the time, mate.
And Jab asked if you still get Tourette's after 6 beers.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm
Yeah,
screaming the house down.
Do you just swear a lot?
Not swear, just get back.
Tics?
Yeah, just say random stuff.
Just random.
I don't know, we'll just be drinking, and there might be a joke of the day, or like what someone's saying something, and I don't know. I can't think of one.
Give a few beers, give a few beers.
Yeah, any beers around around.
It's funny. Aye, so we obviously it was we had a bit of a short period of time, and Jabba pulled through with these for you.
Yeah, well, Jabba's
What is
really
it?
stitched me up with those, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah, we just need to give probably people a bit more notice so we can get more stories for you, mate. What is the best players that you've played with and against? You've been around for quite a while, so you might have some good ones.
Yeah, would have said him, but he's stitched me up there. Jabba.
Played with?
Played with.
Yeah.
Played against who are the big boys I played? That's what I get. Like Uriseski's, like Gavin Ray.
Yep.
Played with.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, he was good.
Unbelievable background.
Do you know, I wish you never said that there, because that would have been brilliant. You played with Gov and Jabba, and said Jabba was a top player and didn't mention him.
Got to say Gov. I see him around still, so I've got to keep him in. And then, like, I don't know, the boys that I played against, like Blake Rashuto, played against him a couple of times, just horrible to play against. And then, top of my head, I can't, like, I'm not good with the names, like the NPL names and all that. But like, still, that I've played with again, like Lloyd, Owusu, Declan Gilmartin, like unbelievable. And then like I couldn't tell you who.
So basically, what you're saying is you don't know any other players' names.
Yeah, no.
Basically, you're saying everyone you played with is shite, except those four.
Okay, cool.
Right, on to predictions for the weekend, Harry.
Just to premise this has been a shambles so far.
It has been really tough.
What you was not
Well, between me, Westy, Adrian and Chaz, I reckon we've got less than 30% between the four of us.
So nobody's got more than half of them right.
So the format basically, mate, is Chaz, you and I all have a wee prediction on who will win. At the end, we'll have a collective of like Chaz versus Gary versus the guests. What you all get together. But then we'll also have an individual of the players. So Adrian currently is on 6. Wes is on 3. Is that right? 2.
Wes you get 2 out of 12.
So if you beat more than 6, you'll be top of the league.
Oh, okay, got it.
Of that group. And then as the season goes on, hopefully we're still kicking about. We will have a league table of the players, and we'll get using a wee final thing. Play against each other. So anyway, first game. Chaz, you want to read them
Sydney Olympic versus Sydney United, Harry. Who's going to win?
So just a winning team, or
pick a draw?
Yeah, you don't need to pick the score. Maybe you can't even pick a fucking winner. You're trying to pick scores.
United.
First scorer as well, and how many yellows would be?
I'll go United.
Who's United, Gary?
I'm gonna go
draw.
Olympic little comeback, is it?
I'm gonna go.
You didn't get a point on the 3 games. 3 home games?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna go draw.
It's alright just now, but they're gonna have a bad run of away games as well, aren't they?
Right, Blacktown versus Sutherland.
Yeah,
Blacktown.
Yeah, 3 Blacktown. Apia Manly.
Apia.
I'll go Apia as well, yeah.
Wollongong Wolves versus St George FA.
That's a good game.
I thought that as well.
I'm going to say, I'll go St George for that.
Oh.
The big rivals.
A tough one, that, by the way.
I'm going to go draw.
I think Wolves are so unpredictable.
Oh, that's soft, that from you.
Draw. Does it all the time, mate?
Best score, mate, do you know what I mean?
I'll go Wolves.
Wolves. One of each. Right, on to NPL 2. Blacktown Spartans versus Bonnyrigg.
Spartans won on the weekend today.
Yeah, Bonnyrigg won as well. Bonnyrigg won 1-0.
They won 1-0. Spartans won 4-3.
What was Bonnyrigg score the first round?
Lost 1-0.
To who?
Mount Druitt.
Mount Druitt would be decent, though, wouldn't they? And it was Spartans' first game, the score?
Lost 3-2 to Dully. We're 2-0 up at half time.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and it's on the tennis court, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be long ball anyway.
Deuce, we'll say Deuce. I'll go draw.
I'll go pick someone, I think. I'll go Spartans to win that.
I'm going to go Spartans as well. ST Raiders versus Bankstown City.
Oh, I mean, Bankstown City are really letting us down.
Yeah,
Crisis meeting, but paint, the boys will be covered in paint.
Covered in paint.
I'm going to go ST Raiders,
ST Raiders.
I'm going to go into Lions for this next game. It's Nepean.
Yeah, Inter for me as well.
I'm going to go Nepean.
Oh, yeah.
His mate plays for him.
Oh, is it?
Embarrassing, man.
Does that a lot, doesn't he?
They'll probably be off for any rain. Dully, Mount Druitt.
I'm going Dully for that.
Oh.
I'm going to go...
At home, they're good.
They lost 3-1 at home to Bulls.
I know, but...
At home, they're good, but...
yeah. Edit that bit out.
I don't know, that'll be a good game as well. I want to go a draw.
A draw, okay. I'm going to go Mount Druitt.
Your stomach? What was that? I just heard something.
There's a paper on it.
Pen, maybe writing in the paper.
What's that, eh? Pen starving.
Right, NPL 3, Prospect versus Jets.
The unknown prospect.
I know, I don't know. Prospect, do you know what MD plays for Prospect?
Nah.
Where is Prospect?
Out west somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Out west somewhere, that's such a big network asset.
They don't even have it, it's not a real team. perspective.
I'll go. Do you know what, I'll back him though for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
just because I've sort of done that to him.
Fix him up with our friends.
I want to go Newcastle Jets.
Jets.
I just feel like Jets surely go up this year.
I'm going to go Jets as well. Camden versus Parramatta. Camden are at home.
We'll go Camden.
Camden.
I don't really know about Parramatta. They lost at the weekend, didn't they? Did they not lose?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
lost
I
3-1
think so.
South Coast Flames.
They had a good butt up South Coast Flames. And Camden drew with Jets.
Aye.
I want to go Camden. Camden's tough to go to there.
That's horrible place, man. So is Hawkesbury. Mounties are playing Hawkesbury away. Do you remember our trip to Hawkesbury?
No.
We drove. See, this is when he was coaching at Dunbar and I was playing, right? And you'd been somewhere. I think you'd went to Hunter Valley or something. And we started the GPS. And we were about 45 minutes the wrong way to
right.
Hawkesbury. And we turned up and we literally got there
Kick
10
off.
minutes
Will
before
Collins a
kick-off.
gaffer?
Aye.
That field as well.
Aye, rough.
Mate, there's
Middle of nowhere.
People standing behind the goal with a fire, just drinking beer and shouting abuse.
Aye, I don't mind. I honestly don't mind that.
Nah, it's funny,
I would
man.
rather that than nothing at all.
Yeah.
Mounties.
Hawkesbury versus Mounties.
Aye,
I'll go Mounties for that.
I'm going Mounties and all.
Yeah, I'll go Mounties.
We're agreeing a lot.
And
Gladesville, Red
Gladesville.
Magic versus Inner West Hawk.
How's Stanley?
Your face.
That's the old Stanmore, isn't it?
Aye, I always Stanley.
I'll go.
Where is Inner West? Is that your answer?
No.
What's a hawk?
Can't be doing that. What is a hawk? I'll go Gladesville there.
Gladesville.
What was Inner West? How did they do with Sydney Uni? Oh,
They were
what's this
winning
thing?
2-0. Going into the last.
What was their first game?
They lost 2-1.
Oh, I'm going to go Ride Magic.
I'm going-
That's not a game I'd go and watch, to be
I'm
honest
going
with you.
Inner West.
I don't think that'd be a very good one for the eye. So us?
That's us. Before you go, mate, ask everyone the same question. Someone or some people you would recommend us getting on?
Getting on. Like Blake Bashir would be a good one.
Yep.
Mention his name too much, actually.
Aye.
You guys have put my name in my head. I just boys I know, innit? Like Luke Burke, your team, good laugh.
Yeah, it's
He's the
funny.
NSW button.
Yeah. So
Anyone who's not UNSW?
Yeah, I'm trying to
anyone
think,
who's NPL 2 or below,
Aye, 2 or 3 would be good.
like Connor Erling.
Connor Early.
Horsfall.
He's a funny boy, man.
Yeah, he's funny as anything.
But that could potentially be a disaster. Two
Yeah,
Scottish
you-
accents
you-
and Irish
you
accents.
three together
man.
would be mad.
Nah.
No one's going to understand a word.
I think that's what I got for.
We've got us 3, and you take 6 beers and come meet us.
That was sorted.
That's it.
And I'll bring the old man so no one knows.
12 beers in.
That's us.
That's us. Thanks
Okay.
for coming on, mate.
Thanks for coming on, mate.
Pleasure.
Super, mate.
Thanks,
Right.